Welcome back. Um, so not much have happened since last time. We still have our refining loop to do and more power. But let's start with refining loop. At the end of last episode, we finally got our blue science up and running. Got a ton of things going. Got a RITS, what's called circuits up and running. So that's good. But this episode is gonna focus on first at least the science loop, so we can get that done and don't jam up. Let's see, how's plastic coming along? It's not. At least we have a bit of a surplus because this is backed up. So for now, let's throw down some of these so we can get the output done. Let's see, we do that. That should be fine. If we do cracking, let's do cracking first. Heavy oil to light oil will probably be good. And then we need the oil and water, or heavy oil and water. So let's take this setup and copy paste it down here. So we have this done. It should be right there, I think. Isn't that right? Move down, just move it out one spot. There we go. So move that and that, and just throw down two new ones, so we can have this right. Move that and move that. Just throw down two new ones. Good. So here we are. Let's do 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then have this up and running. I'm probably going to change this around to be the other way, so we can have a pump to control our heavy oil. So only use it if you have more than a certain amount in a network. So here we're going to unbarrel our heavy oil. Come out that way, and here we're going to unbarrel our water. Let's see, water, there you go. Turn you around. Oh, that was my bad. This is fine. Let's see. Here. Okay, and then do there. Well, to be honest, do here. And the reason why I did that, I will show you in a minute. That's so I can throw down a pump. I didn't make any last time, but I will now. Let's see, pump. Only work if heavy oil barrels is above, let's say, 400. And the logistics network right now we have 480, so that's good. And then do one of those. Do a few crafting of these. Put those two down, and just close that again. Go. So our pump needs some power and has it now. Then let's request some heavy oil. Let's keep 100 here. And over here let's request some water. Let's keep 100 as well, just have a bit of surplus. And that should fill up these quite nicely. So let's have a place where we can barrel it again. So how can we actually get it all the way over here? That'd be nice. We can. Great. So that means that we can do, let's get it one out here maybe. Go get this one further so it's come out there. And then we would like to barrel light oil. There we go. And do copy this. Like to take those two, turn it around and plunk it down right there. And there we go. That should be enough for our light oil. Gonna put in that. Gonna take it out over here. And do like that and that. That. And let's just expand this a bit so we have a bit of a, what's it called? A buffer of it. So if we do this, just do down with those. The rest should get delivered. We should have the oil coming in here. Needs the water. It's also coming in. Or I thought it were at least. That is because we haven't set up the water yet. Oh, what a rookie mistake to forget that. But that should be quite easy to do. So let's just grab 2 pumps. Should be enough. If we have 2 pumps, we should be able to keep enough up here. So let's just put it right here. Let's put this down 1. Right there. Then connect it all up with pipes. And then do 2 of these, or maybe 3. Just to have a bit of a surplus. Like that. Nah, 2 should be enough. For now. And say, I would like you to barrel some water. This is part of our complete logistics base. What is going on up here? Still fine. And then we would like to barrel some water. Pretty much take this setup. So let's copy that. And put it down like that and that. And throw down that. And connect them up. Here we go. So now we have our water supply sorted. And you can't really complain about that. So probably also get this so I can get the next science, so we can upgrade our cargo size. But that's should be fine quite soon. So this should get built in a minute. There we go. It's going to request some some barrels. This gonna request some oil. Expect that, and then this should be up and running perfectly. The next one we have to make is pretty much the same setup, I think, just for light oil. So let's see if I just copy this now. Oh, let's just check the light up setup first, just to be sure that I can copy it. But water is the same. Just comes out petroleum. That is beautiful. So copy this. Boom, boom. Just align it up to the other thing so we can put it down right there. And then instead of doing that, to be honest, we can just do 2 new. And then change the rest. Let's do 2 more of those. 10. Come on, 1 more. And 1 more. Come on, there we go. And some active providers as well. Might as well just make some and throw into the system. So, then we have just a few. There we go. And I would like to request, just copy the water from up here. Put down there. Make 1 pump. And here I would like to change that to light oil. Please. Empty light oil barrels. Change all these to light oil cracking. There we go. And now we have that. That should produce petroleum. Just gonna put down that. and say, instead of heavy oil, do light oil, which should get it to pump out as soon as this requests some light oil barrels. I'd like to request 100. There we go. And only works if we have more than 400. That means here we can barrel the petroleum, fill petroleum, and we now have the loop completed. That was a lot easier to set up than I thought. So with this loop done, our plastic is sorted. Should get all the supply it needs now, if we can count on this for working. And it seems we're a bit behind on water. It might just be because it's filling these up, or else there might be something wrong up here. I need to turn that. That seems like something that could be wrong. And let's go and make some stacking service, which we should be able to do now. This is gonna speed up our process a bit. So let's see, we have some coal. There we go. Back to the main base. And now our robot should start working again. We're gonna start. Look at all the plastic getting transported up here. So back to the main base. This horrible blob of things. But let's do this. Thank you. And just set up this one to make 50 of those. There we go. That's a lot it has in here. It might be a bit overkill. Way overkill. Yeah, that should be more than enough for a small amount we need. And that means we can start upgrading this as well for stack inserters. Great, great, great. So that is done. So refining loop done. Now we need more power, but that's probably not our main goal. Let's see. As soon as advanced, oh, what is? Oh yeah, we weren't producing any blue science because of the lack of red circuits, because of the lack of plastic, because of the lack of petroleum. But with the loop now, let's see. Do we have enough production to keep it up? We're using 1. Producing 1.3. We're using 1.6. That's hopefully gonna change a bit as soon as the plastic normalizes. We're producing a bit more than we are, pretty much as much we're consuming. So let's give this a few minutes to normalize, and then it should probably be good. So the power, actually not that bad anymore. So let's see. This is getting built. We're gonna need electric furnaces soon. So probably expand this as well. Green circuits is fine, advanced circuits is fine. Then what are blue missing to get crafters? Let's see. Oh, are they missing engines? They're missing engines. Why can't the engines keep up? Just because they're slow. So let's just do a double up of that. Here we go, more engines. And we have enough mining drills. Yep. This should help on our blue science getting produced a bit faster, because the risk we have. So let's just reduce what's called research something that doesn't have any blue science. Let's start getting our productivity modules. Probably good idea getting that done. And what else? This is running nicely. We are still at a surplus of that. Everything, oil as well. So that's running nicely. Good. We have some coal. Also surplus of this. And a surplus of robots just getting managed by itself. So time to make, I think, some electric furnaces. There we go. That should be researched now, so we can start getting our next science pack. Or to be honest, we can do the science now. There we go. I'd like to make that. Connect to that and set it to 200. There we go. And let's just make 3 of these, just to have a bit. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that's gonna need electric furnace. 1, 2. How many do you need? They need 1 every 14 seconds, and this one produces 1 every 5. So that should be pretty much enough. There we go. I'll start producing some of those. It's probably also going to tax our resources a bit more than that at the moment, because it seems like we have quite a big of a surplus. But that's just because we're lacking research to do. So stone is getting used, landfill is getting produced, and this is still getting attacked. But that's fine. So we need to make lubricant. Maybe spelled that right, not quite sure. So we can get move that to the top, so we can get that done. Good. Let's go make the lubricant at our oil refining area, like that. Just do some research in the meantime. Let's see. Good. Come here. So, to make lubricant, this shouldn't actually be that bad. What's jamming now? This is if more than 400. With more than 400. Are they working? They're not working. And why is that? It's because this one is full. But oh, sorry. If it does more than this, uses probably the same problem we have here. It does more than that. Wow, that was a bit of a rookie mistake. But that should get our plastic up and running again. Let's just reset the gates to get that away. And then let's see, how do we craft lubricant? Lubricant needs only heavy oil there and there, so I can use pretty much a simple setup. Shouldn't be that hard to do. Let's just take it down here. I like just making a bit of room between them just so we have it. Lubricant. There we go. Do some pipes to make it look a bit nice. Go. Might be a bit overkill, but overkill is good. So let's just take our heavy oil in. Take that, and I'd like to get this from you. There we go. And do that right. Yeah. And just do that. I know this is a bit wasteful, but that's just how I want to do it right now, for no apparent reason. And then I would like to copy that pretty much and do it down here. Here we go. Remove those 3. And have our barreling set up just by copying this down here. Pretty much right there. Instead of that, we'll do something else. And I still forgot to set up my active provider crafting. I'll probably learn it one day, but that day will not be today. Oh, but now our power is starting to struggle, so that's the next thing we have to change. And here we'd like to get barrel some lubricants. Good. And do power, power, power. And there we are. Lubricant done. Now I need to make electric engines. Might as well do it just below this in a similar setup. So let's see if we do this. Just do one right there. And so I'd like to make electric engines. I mean, so I'd like to get this blueprint. Oh, I'm making a lot of chests I don't need, it seems like. Let's get that away. Oh, it's not hurting anything, but oh well. Here we go. Take that away and just plug a new one down. And here we'd like to get lubricant in. Quest R100. And then do that. Power. Oh wait, that's probably not the way I'll want to do it. Instead do it like a good old this setup. And then do electric engines. That would be nice. Should probably have switched it around so I have rooms for more, and I'll probably just do that fast. So I'd like you to clear out that, and then I will do this nice setup the other way around. And the reason for doing this is so I can do this on both sides and get twice as much value. Do this and this. Take my normal clean setup. Pretty much just take my clean setup and set it to electric engines. Do that, that, and do that, and that. And here I'd like to use this and this, and copy that and copy that. And we're still missing engines, but we should be able to fix that quite soon. On-barrel lubricant, place down one of these, pretty much just throw these into the network so our robots can do it, I miss it. And request lubricant. I'd like to request 100. So, lubricant up and running, heavy oil up and running, light oil up and running. Electric engines is gonna be done soon. Should probably just do a copy of this, so let's make it twice as large, just for expansion's sake. What else can we research to get it out the way? Let's just get more speed modules. Is probably what I need to craft soon anyway. But let's see if all this moves down here. There we go. Is it all turned around right? It is. This is crafting. That means we have that up and running. This is getting the oil. This is getting the things on here. So that is most of our lubricant and actually also engines done. So that means we need science. We need to make rockets sometime in the future. Let's just add a few things. We need to, yeah, let's just have that for now. So we move that to the top. More power rockets, and yeah, make some concrete because that's going to be needed for the rocket as well. Let's not forget about that. So I can get a concrete setup down here as well, but that's a bit into the future. So back to the main base. Now that we have most of this, just missing what's called a lot of engines, because it's being used for almost everything at the moment. Let's see. Let's go. And purple science is also coming along nicely. Our production science packs. We just need more engines. How many are we producing at the moment? Let's see. Engines 43. Oh, we're consuming more than we're producing. Let's just expand that a bit more. It might change, but oh well. You can never have too much production because of blue science needs it. Actually, a lot of things needs it. So there we go. How's the steel supply? Ooh, that's dwindling a bit, so we might need to go and upgrade that. Let's see how's it showing here. Not good, not good. Oh, it's not taking this first. We could do it a cheeky way. Just say, throw down some buffer chests here, and say I would like to keep iron in these, just max them out. So now it should empty out all this first. Might just get a few more. Go. Come on, empty, 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 empty. That's probably a mistake from my side, doing it all the way over there. And because of that, not getting it done. Put that down. But look at that beautiful robotic awesomeness. What? Is the power that low? Oh. Yeah, so let's do a task that was more power. Because our science is up and running, we have the called blue science, we have the purple science. And if that is up and running, we should be more than good on that front. So now it's power time. Power time. Yeah. Let's go do the power. And research. Yeah, let's get the robot speed. Let's get some blazing fast robots. So let's see here. If I do this, just remove all the trees and whatnots that are annoying us. Right here, take trees, go away. And then it's time to, did I have that set up? I should probably be able to just copy the setup from down here, at least some of it. There we are. So let's copy this part of it. How many do we have? Just for here. Because this looks decent enough. And go up here with it. And we probably need it here so there's room between these. So if you do it right there. And how is that for doing the robots? Let's get some landfill and get this filled. There we go. Put that down. Get 2 pumps made. Go to pump. Say I would like to have, where'd it go? That right there and there. And that's gonna be brilliant. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be beautiful. Of course, it can't reach, but it almost could. There we go. There we go. And do that and that. Now that's up and running. And let's just expand this onto we'll have 80. 24 more. Right there. And how many is that? let's see, that's 50, so we need what's called 28 more. So let's just mark out 28. That's one too many, so right, one too little. Right there, 28. And that should be the max supported by our power poles. There we go. Whoops. There we go. As soon as this fills up, we're gonna have our power sorted, and that's it for this episode. Next episode is gonna be more science, getting closer and closer to rockets, and let's get this so we can start producing the rest of the things in assemblers. But like and subscribe, and if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.